Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another hip hop related video. I was just wanting to chat with y'all because when it comes down to this record label based in New Orleans, Louisiana, this CEO Birdman, Brian Baby Williams, he created an empire with Cash Money. I mean, even though like he's been called out for robbing from his artists. I mean, back in 2008, 2009, when Lil Wayne had formed his label Young Money, like YMCMB, Young Money, Cash Money, Billionaires, they was pretty much like the hottest shit in the rap game during that time. Like Young Money, they pretty much had the rap game in a chokehold. Like Lil Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Tyga. Yeah, they have the rap game in a chokehold. And that's the thing about it too. Like Young Money, Cash Money. Like Lil Wayne was signed to Cash Money as a solo artist, but he ended up forming his label Young Money, which yeah, with Young Money, like Drake, Nicki Minaj, Tyga, they was also associated with Cash Money too because Birdman had did songs with Nicki Minaj and he did songs with Tyga too. And Birdman also did some stuff with Drake too. But it's like as soon as the information got out about Birdman trying to rob from Lil Wayne, him and Lil Wayne had a fallout. But I just got a question because this white rapper, he's a white rapper from the dirty South, from Houston, Texas, and he got his start by being signed to Soulja Boy, and him and Soulja Boy ended up having a fallout. They had a fallout, and but I don't think him and Soulja Boy have any beef or anything. They just ended up having a fallout. Which, if you ask me, this white rapper, he could definitely out rap Soulja Boy in a freestyle battle. I got a question for y'all. What if Birdman signed Riff Raff to Cash Money Records while Riff Raff was on the come up? My fellow Cash Money fans, my fellow Riff Raff fans, let's chat. Let's have a discussion about this. If Birdman signed Riff Raff to Cash Money while Riff Raff was on the come up, do you feel it would have been a dope move? Do you feel it would have been pretty cool? Let's chat. I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. If Birdman signed Riff Raff to Cash Money, I feel in the beginning of Riff Raff's career, I feel it would have been amazing for Riff Raff, but then later on down the road, Riff Raff probably would have ended up having a fallout with Birdman too, just like he did with Soulja Boy. I mean, I feel like it probably would have been better if Pimp C had signed Riff Raff to Troll Entertainment, or if Riff Raff signed to Swisher House, because Swisher House, that's the label that Paul Wall was signed to. That's the label that Paul Wall got signed to when he released his debut album, The People's Champ. But I feel Pimp C would have been the one that would have took care of Riff Raff, and R.I.P. Pimp C, may God rest his soul. But Pimp C signing Riff Raff to Troll Entertainment, being label mates with Boosie, Webby, and Little Fox, I feel that would have been the best move for Riff Raff. But Cash Money would have been a good move in the beginning, but it's like years down the road, I don't think it would have worked out for Riff Raff. But don't get me wrong, Riff Raff hopping on a song with Lil Wayne, I feel that would have been cool. Or if Riff Raff collaborating with Drake, or rapping over a Manny Fresh production, or doing something with Nicki Minaj, that would have been cool. You know what I mean? But yeah, Riff Raff, he probably would have ended up having a fallout with Birdman too, but yeah, Cash Money is an empire. No Limit is an empire too. I knew that No Limit was gonna win the verses against Cash Money. I knew in the verses, I knew Cash Money didn't really stand a chance. Like, Yeah, no disrespect to Birdman, but when it comes down to taking care of his artists and creating an empire, Birdman is not really on masterpiece level when it comes down to that. But yeah, my fellow Riff Raff fans, my fellow Cash Money fans, do y'all feel it would have been cool if Birdman signed Riff Raff to Cash Money while Riff Raff was on the come up? Let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.